What is success? And what does success mean to you? And more importantly, what does success look like? The problem with success is it's relative. We don't define what success means to us. We make this up as we go along. And more importantly, we change the goalposts. When we start our journey as musicians, we want to get better, but then after that, we want to be in a band. But when we're in a band, we think, wow, what if we could make money from this? And then when we make money from this, what if I could quit my job? And so on and so forth. The problem is, this isn't defining success. This is aspiring to progress, which is totally separate. Human nature is not to enjoy the process or be content. Every business I've ever built, the goalposts have shifted, usually from passion to money, which is probably why I've fallen out of love with them. Without progression, we feel like we're failing, so we put targets in place. But these targets are usually numbers driven. More money, more people, more sales, more tickets, more social media numbers. The emphasis is usually on more and not making something better. But you get to decide what success looks like to you. And it doesn't have to be financial, it can be passion. As soon as you start adding the pressures of numbers into your game, it changes the game. So check out this diagram. This circle is your passion, and this circle is money. Now we know that you need money to survive and we need money to fund our passion projects. But if you're working on a passion project and music is your passion, then there's no rules. You can do whatever you want. Put out music, don't put out music. Sell music, don't sell music. It doesn't matter. You've defined success by the fact that you love what you do. Now, if we're dealing with the financial side of things, this is different. Now you are working for money. You are working for other people. So be prepared to leave your ego at the door, because you are not playing for passion, you are playing to get paid. Very, very different. But then, there's this bit right in the middle, the intersection, the money shot. This is what everybody is aiming for. Doing what you love your way with your rules, and at the same time getting paid to do so. Now this is hard, but it's what you're aiming for. Now if you're aiming for this bit, then the law of laws applies. Now the law of laws states that rewards match the contribution. Loosely translated as sacrifice and compromise. Now if you're doing a passion project, there's no sacrifice and there's no compromise. You do whatever you want because you've defined success as your passion. Then if you're looking at the money side, it's still sacrifice and compromise, but you're sacrificing a lot of the passion in order to make money. But this is the big bit where you define success. The sacrifice and compromise of this intersection, of this bit, means it's got to be about you and it's got to be about your audience. That is hard because I'm not making something for them, I'm making something for me and them. That's a really tough thing to do. So what does sacrifice and compromise look like for this intersection? Well, number one, you need to have a goal, a non-moving, overarching goal. Now this is different to having targets. Targets lead up to an overarching goal, and that's what we need, something that's not going to move. This allows you to think and plan with purpose. So what I would do is I would wake up every day and start the day with a blank piece of paper and a heading, and that heading is the overarching goal. And from there, everything that you're writing down, is it taking you towards that overarching goal? Every day, your routine becomes working on targets and strategies moving you closer to the overarching goal, which then dictates your attitude. And your attitude dictates your sacrifice, it dictates your pace of work. Your attitude is everything when you're trying to reach your overarching goal. And lastly, moving out of passion and money into this utopia is going to take time. It's going to take time to look after your audience. So the thing that you need is self-improvement, and that takes time. So you need to allocate time every day to your playing, to your performance, to your game, to your strategy, all of the things that are going to make you better in order for you to get to that overarching goal. Don't think that where you are now is good enough. Every day you can get better. You can improve 1% on your game, whether that's your playing or your writing or your band or your strategy or your social media or your skill set. Everything can be improved, especially your mindset. 1% every single day. It's time to define what success looks like to you and stop following the followers. Just because everyone else uses these traditions, it doesn't mean you have to. Your job is to figure out the overarching goal and then the steps that it takes for you to get there. I want you to do one thing for me. I want you to write in the comments below your overarching goal. Not your movable targets, but one goal that you are working towards. And if you can't sum it up in one line, then you have some thinking to do. But this is a great exercise, and it also allows me to start seeing what you guys are thinking about as your overarching goal. Define your own success. It makes a huge difference knowing exactly where you want to get to. I hope this has helped. Do me a favor, like, subscribe. More importantly, come and be a part of this community because I'm so proud of what we're creating and all the musicians who get involved every day. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.